Do everything in your life like you're getting paid to do it because you are. What do I mean by that? Think about the classic 9 to 5. You go to work, you put in your 8 hours, you go home. And at the end of a week or after 2 weeks, you get paid. Now, notice how I said after a week or after 2 weeks. You don't get paid the day you worked. You work those 8 hours and now you have to wait. You have to wait. You have to put at least 40 hours in before you get that check at the end of the week. See what I'm saying? It's the same way with life. When you go to the gym, you're not about to get muscles off of your first lift. No, that's not how it works. You have to keep going consistently in order for the muscles to begin to grow. There's more that goes into that, but that's basically how it works. You have to work in order for your hard work to pay off. You go to the gym every day. After a couple months, you are going to start to see results. If you speak to God every day, after a couple months, maybe a couple days, who knows, depends on God's timing, but you will start to see the blessing that God puts into your life. Everything that you put in is going to come back to you. And that's positive and negative. If you smoke weed every day, what's going to be given back to you is probably anxiety and depression and an addiction. If you drink every day, what's going to be given back to you is a liver damage. If you smoke cigarettes every day, what's going to be given back to you is lung damage. If you eat junk food, what's going to be given back to you is a fat body. You see what I'm saying? Everything you get paid what you do. You get paid for the work you do. If you had a job and you not working, let's say you have a job and you call out a couple times because you didn't feel like it, okay. Now your check's gonna see a lot less money unless you're on salary, which is crazy to me. But we're talking about the people that work hours. Your check's gonna see a lot less money. And it's like, yeah, because that's the work you put in. You only put in like 20 hours instead of 40, so now your check is cut in half. But if you put 40 plus, now you got overtime on top of that. Now that's more money. So think about that when you do other things in life. Like me, I wake up early. That's paying into my disciplines. I do my skincare. That's paying into my appearance. I read the Bible. That's paying into my spirit. I go to the gym. That's paying into my body. See what I'm talking about? I go to work. That pays into my finances. I do these videos. That pays into my future. Everything you put in, you will get paid back. If you put work in, like real work that's good for you, you're gonna get good things back. You're gonna get great results back. I'm not getting paid to make this video right now. I'm not getting paid to give you this game. But I'm doing it because I love this. I'm doing this because I know eventually I will get paid. I'm paying into my future. I'm paying into my future. I do this because I love this for real. I do this because I want to help people. That pays my spirit. And it feels good to do that. It feels good to make these videos. You feel me? But when you on Instagram scrolling all day, yeah, you get paid in dopamine hits, but then after that, you just wasted your whole day. That's a whole day gone on things that you didn't need. Now, what you're gonna get paid back? Laziness, anxiety, lust, boredom, loneliness, a bunch of things that you don't want to deal with. But you get what you put in. If you only put in a set amount of hours, you're only going to get a set amount of money. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. There's no changing that. That goes for everything in life. It's deeper, bro. Y'all don't even think y'all probably didn't even think it was that deep. Like really think about it. When you don't put enough hours into your job, you don't get enough money. If you don't put enough hours into the gym, you won't get the gains that you're looking for. If you don't put enough hours into your future is gonna take longer and longer and longer. If you don't do things to discipline you, you will never be disciplined in the right things. Because discipline's yeah. Anyways, you understand what I'm saying. You have to put in the work in order to get paid back what you want. It is a mutual exchange. If you want a dream body, you have to get into the gym and work every single day. Minimum 3 times a week. But you got to be in the gym. There's no negotiating gym. If you want to be more disciplined, you have to wake up early. You have to wake up early. You have to go to the gym. You have to eat healthy. You have to do things. You have to learn how to say no to yourself to be disciplined. Because that's all it really is saying no to the things that you want to do and saying yes to the things that you need to do. You have to treat everything like you're getting paid for it. When you go to the gym, you putting that money into your body, bro. It gets paid back to you through your body. When you read books, you get paid back to you through knowledge. When you read the Bible, when you talk to God, He pays you back spiritually. And really, He pays you back in every aspect. Because when you walk with Him in everything, He's going to pay you back tenfold. It just takes that faith. When you put your faith in God, He pays you back greatly. Everything that you put in is what you get. So if you drinking and smoking and going out to the clubs, you're going to get paid back negatively. And you're not going to like what you get. But if you're out here in the gym, working towards your future, investing in your future, learning, speaking to God every single day, it is going to pay you back positively. Because I promise you, we could put the two next to each other. The one that's going to get to where they need to be in life is the one that locked in, is the one that did the right things and got paid back positively. Not the one that did the wrong things and got paid back negatively. Really think about that, bro. Everything you do in life, you are getting paid for in some aspect. We can wake up and go to a job that we hate. Why can't you wake up and do something that you love? Because let's be honest here, when you go to the gym after a good session, you feel great. When you have a dream and you actually pursuing it, it feels great. When you speak to God, it feels great. Being in my Bible feels good. Speaking to Him feels good. Praying to Him feels good, bro. Our strength is with God. Our strength is with God, bro. I'm serious about this. I'm really serious about this. Keep putting in positive things for yourself, for your future, for your finance, for your body, for your appearance, for your disciplines, and you are going to be a different person in 6 months. Everything you do in life, you are getting paid for. Keep that in your mind. Every single thing. You put in what you get what you put in. You get what you put in. And that will always be the case. So remember, work everything that you need to do because you're getting paid one way or another. It's been your boy King Art. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share this with others that need to hear this. Comment down below. I'm getting paid. And subscribe to join the journey. Road to 100 subs. I'm going to catch y'all. Stay blessed.